Hey everybody, it's me, James Healy Jr. I'm an actor as well as an acting coach, and I run my own self-taping service for other actors. The first video, as you recall, was, if you saw it, I should not assume, was about the equipment that I use. Again, nothing I say is written in stone. You don't have to do this, but the equipment I use in my studio. But I have agents in Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Atlanta, Texas. And so I have a house as well as apartments or rooms that I rent in each of those locations as well. So I tend to travel a lot. When I do travel, I try to take along with me as easily as possible the equipment I need to make sure that I can still turn in good quality self-tapes. So everything other than the camera and my cell phone is contained in this bag right here. So let's just take a quick look. First, I have two lights. These are 65 watt lights. If you are going to travel, unless you have something like another ring light or some other backup light, you need at minimum two 65 watt bulbs to go in your soft boxes. Now, in my case, I don't have a soft box in here. I have umbrella lighting. Either one is fine. Power cable, because you never know how long you're going to have to reach in a motel room. This is a backup LED light that attaches to the top of the camera, just in case I can't put my two umbrella lights close enough to illuminate me properly. I can put this on top of the camera. Backdrop. Walmart, Target, gray sheet, that's it. If you can, hang it up on the wall, let it hang for a couple of hours, maybe even get the iron out of the motel bathroom and see if you can iron it or steam it, just to try to get rid of some of the wrinkles. Again, not really necessary. Remember what I said in my first video when we talked about the equipment. Casting directors and producers understand, especially during this pandemic, that you can't run out all the time to the person who was doing your self-tapes in their studio. They know you're having somebody voice in over Skype or FaceTime or Zoom sometimes, that there's sometimes not someone in the room. They're being a lot more forgiving about the quality of your tape. They still need to see you, they want to hear you, and obviously as an actor you need to be making strong choices. What else do I have? Pins. You gotta have push pins to hang the sheet on the wall. I carry with me a microphone. It's not for recording. The camera that I have, the Canon T8, as well as my Android cell phone, both of them have really good sound. I can use a lav mic, a lapel mic, which I also have if necessary. But when I'm somewhere, usually those microphones off the phone and the camera work just fine. That microphone I carry with me is if I have to do any voiceover work while I'm on the road. Other than that, very simply, the bases of the umbrella lights, I have two of those. I have obviously the two umbrellas as well as the fixtures that the light bulbs go into. A tripod. And again, if you recall in the first tape that I did, get a tripod that's good enough, sturdy enough. This one's lightweight enough, but it's still sturdy. But it goes up to 6 feet. You need something, especially if you're tall like I am, that will come to a height that will make you look the best you can, unless you have access to a table inside the motel room and you can put your short little tripod on there. This is going to be a short video, hopefully, because I know the first one went on too long. This is an external microphone and speaker. The sound coming through your laptop sometimes isn't always the best with those little speakers. So this with a Bluetooth connects to my laptop or an iPad, and I will have my wife or a friend, whoever is reading for me, use their speakers off their laptop, off their iPad, not into a cell phone. Please don't let your friends read into a cell phone. It comes through as a cell phone. But then I have it Bluetoothed into this. And I set this a good 4 or 5 feet away from the camera, behind it somewhere, so that it's not overtaking the camera, so they're not louder than you. but it also gives a really clear, crisp, I can't say that, clear, crisp sound to help you have the reader at least understandable and not sound like Charlie Brown's teacher. Last two things that I carry with me when I travel. As you recall in the first video, I carry an iPad that I use the teleprompter app on. This is a shorter version of that same thing. It's a tripod. These two pieces here extend up so they can go into another height, and then the iPad is held in here so that I can use my teleprompter app. And the last thing is the attachment that goes into your top of your tripod. I have my phone adapter, just in case I'm not using my camera, I didn't charge the battery, it malfunctions, there's some other problem. I have this as a backup for my camera, and I can use my phone. If you recall, I said if you're using your phone, and it's just a preference from me, please don't pan up and down. Just move for your full body shot, just move the camera back. Either take a picture, set the timer for 10 seconds, frame it, walk away, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click, get a picture, or hit the video and record it. As I've stated before, I like to record my full body shot so that I can show some type of movement. Occasionally, unless it's a commercial, obviously they may do it, but occasionally you may even get a theatrical episodic audition where they want you to do profile. So you have to be able to move during your full body. So that's it. I mean, very simple. Camera, phone in a separate bag, tripod, two umbrella lights, the external speaker, the backup phone adapter, my iPad holder for my teleprompter that's on there, a sheet, light bulbs, pens for the sheet, that's very important, and a power cable. And that's it. When you're on the road, you can do just about everything you're doing here in your own studio as well. Good luck, break a leg, we'll talk soon.